Shoot. Hold up. Is this the right channel? Oh man, I'm probably recording on the wrong one. Dang. What am I doing? No, there's no... Okay. I'm not live. Where am I live from? No way. Dang. What am I doing? Okay, I am live. Well, I just found out, guys. Look at this. Boom. I have to remember though to do this, because sometimes we... So this is like... Okay, this is Xbox, right? This is Xbox. God. I just feel like this is like... I don't know, very low quality. Maybe I'm complaining too much. Maybe Minecraft is fine. I don't know. There's some people who have like crisp qualities on their YouTube videos and live streams. I'm like... To me, it's like, I feel like you're buying something expensive all the time. That's what but that's literally what it feels like. Like, I feel like these YouTubers, like, buy such an expensive, like gaming setup. Like, it's almost like seeing a Rolex just about, but it's like even worse. It's just, you see a couple grand be dropped onto something that was just used for entertainment purposes only. Like, come on. That's all I have to say. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say, this is turbo mount, or turbo dismount. Then this is Xbox turbo dismount. It's mainly because this is computer, and then this is how it is. So I didn't do the... Like, this doesn't make sense. That makes sense, but intermission, like, it's not... The side width is so off. I think I'm gonna take this stuff out. Like the... Like, be right back makes sense. Starting soon makes sense. But like, seeing live, like, look at that. Who wants all these borders as well? So, I don't want to take it out. If I'm live streaming, I don't know what it's gonna do. Alright. Wait, can you guys hear? No, I don't. Okay. So what I'm saying, can you guys hear? I mean, like, can you hear the Xbox? And it doesn't seem like... Hold on, which... Oh, it's on webcam. Okay, usually I play Spotify when I'm playing Minecraft. Like, it's just like... Sometimes the Minecraft music doesn't even rotate, in the sense that it doesn't even play music, like, in the background. Usually you have to wait after a long period of silence. Like, it's like the moments are nice sometimes. Sometimes you don't want to listen to Minecraft music all the time, but like the silence though, sometimes it's like, it's way too long. Which is classic Minecraft, yes. What is this? I don't know what this is. Like, a lot of this stuff, like this... Matt Damon. Wait, what? Minecraft has that? I'm just saying, like, the Xbox version... For me, the Xbox version was basically working with scraps. Like, I'm so surprised, like, the longer you live in life, I swear, just gets better. Sometimes. Sometimes it's for the worse, but sometimes you see a lot of interesting things. Okay. Damn, I'm tired. Hold up. I'm gonna just take a look. Yeah, I'm only live streaming for like sometimes game series, sometimes I'm like, I don't know. So the videos that I do on this channel are like they're like every month or two I'll upload like a video, like every month or so. Other than that, it's just mainly live streaming. So if I'm not doing any video publishing, that's because it's really like a project. I'm working on the Die Trying channel. I just got word from Isaac. Like I just like now I remember. I'm like now I see why he said don't worry about like the clipping and stuff. I clip a lot of things because I was like, I don't know, I was laughing my ass off. That was like the only thing that kept me editing. But yeah, I think that the toughest thing about editing like videos is the actual videos. I mean we record like hours of us having to sit down and play Halo Reach. Like it's hours. And I mean like sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes we're just messing around in the settings. Like if I were to be painfully honest with you, I feel like half the time was spent trying to figure out whether or not it was worth it. Was it worth, just be honest with you, to even record a session, because we were trying to make sure the the video works. We wanted to make sure that the audio, the sounds, oh my god, it wasn't only just that, it was just hooking up to the console. We were just kind of bummed out that that's the route that it takes. Like to me it hasn't taken that long. When I was a kid, I don't know, I was stupid. I didn't know how to screen record. I don't know. It's like I never had dealt with Elgato before. I never dealt with, a lot of it was because I had the attention span to not care about how good my videos look. Like I'm like we need editors. That's what it is. Is like the problem is we don't have money for editors. Like that's, and it's kind of like, yeah, now I see why it's a side project, but you know, if we had our own studio for Die Trying channel, I mean, this is the Benjamin YouTuber channel, but like I'm also on another channel. It's just, if we were in a studio together, if we just rent it, you know, it would be nice, just in the sense that we could hang out instead of like I have to drive to so and so, and then, you know, might as well lease it. I don't know. It just depends how the channel takes off, because if it doesn't take off, it's like, it was a nice thing, you know. It wasn't anything. It truly wasn't anything all that exciting at all. I'm trying to figure out how to get my headphones. Oh, sheet. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Okay, just gonna try to slip through my headphones here. Dang. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. Life seems really boring in general. Like waiting for, like now I see why in some cases like moments matter, right? Moments in life matter, but like the money though, that's the desperation. It's like, oh my goodness, I didn't think it was that bad. I think as a kid I just knew that I had friends, like neighborhood friends around me, and it just was like, it was easy to just hang out with and play Minecraft. Like literally, it was literally all I did was when I was literal child. Like, that's all I did. And it was, and when I made the channel, it was like, oh, it was so easy. I could just, you know, I have online friends, and it was like Discord or the Forge or whatever. The Forge used to be like the another like chat place where back then when there's Skype and all this, and way back when, I used to get into a lot of things in the sense that it truly didn't matter. Just like if you can hang out and communicate with people online, you can make endless possibilities of whatever you want to do. I'm just looking around like, what should I do? I don't know how the lab even started. Like, the only reason the lab started was, like, I'm talking about the video. I'm not talking about whatever I said previously. We'll continue that conversation, but I'm just saying, like, as a kid, I don't know, I guess I wasted so much time in creative, because in survival, you know, I've seen people struggle in Minecraft survival that it was like, to me, it felt like it was unplayable in the sense that I can't be thoughtful, right? Like, I could be thoughtful, but I have to be resourceful. And I was more in my head than it was, oh, I needed to get this resource to do that and get a ladder or something. Like, I was like, come on. That's basically real life. And that was my depiction, was, oh, I don't really like what's in Minecraft survival, so I'll just play, like, you know, I just play on the lab world. The lab world is just a creative world that I would experiment on. Just experiment anything. You know what I mean? Anything. I mean, probably the dumbest things. Like, I don't know which YouTubers I would watch. Probably none, in the sense of, like, how a creative world should be run. I just did whatever. Like, I think I was more of a historian on my freaking creative world, because I would place down signs or books or type in books in Minecraft, like, this is what I did, this is what or like I would make airports or like things from real life into Minecraft, and that was pretty much it. I mean, like, I don't know. Anything else, if you're asking me anything else when I was a kid, it was just, I build whatever, it was whatever. That was a time waster, because I was in middle school and I don't know, I was really, really sick and tired of the education system, since it just didn't matter to me. Like, I would rather, you know, play games than it is hang out with anybody at my school. So I'm not gonna say which school. Probably in the future when I'm like older. Anyways, it just, I mean, I don't know, I was so isolated. It just felt like I didn't have any siblings, so it was just like, you might as well, I don't know, hope for the best that you can find somebody who you could trust. That's the thing. Like, there's some friends that just fade out pretty fast, and then you don't really get to know them that well. Other than that, it was just, it's one of those disappointments in life where it's like, well, I mean, I try to make friends, right? And it didn't really work out. But I just say to you guys that if it'll all work out for sure. It has to. Sometimes it doesn't work out for the better. Sometimes it just becomes more bleak or disappointing. Because I always see and hear things from people, and I always feel like people's beliefs are contradicting a lot of the time. So when I try to sit down and try to believe what people are trying to tell me, it's hard. I'm like, oh, It's like I'm going through a withdrawal with people's conversations. Like, oh my goodness, it's like, it's not like drugs. It's like, it's more like I can't sit down and focus what you're saying because it just doesn't mean anything to me. It just feels like contradictions in the sense that whatever it is that I'm hearing and seeing, why are you here? There's a horse? Dang. Well, how am I gonna build around you? Hopefully, maybe I have to make like a barn just right next to my lab area. I'm just saying, like, it just feels, I don't know, it's like my feelings and all emotions and every thought that passes through my mind is like, it just, I don't know, it just feels like nothing, which sucks, because when I try to connect with people, I'm like, I wish I can connect with you, but I feel like I'd be lying to you if I lied about what I want to think about you or what I want to think with you. Really thinking with you is harder than accepting the fact that that's what people want to think. Like, to me, I'm like, think whatever you want to think. I'm not going to care too much to talk about it because it's not something that is worth talking about. And that could go for all my videos and everything I've done in my life up to this point in time. Other than that, I'm just saying, I'm just playing video games just because I have a place to do it. I have a home to do it. To be honest with you, I'm not working as much. I'm just going through the education system once more. I guess. I've never been a fan of... Oh, God. You are dead to me. I'm sorry. Like, those wandering traders, sometimes they're good and sometimes it's just a plain waste of time. Truly. Other than that, it's just... I don't know what was my previous conversation about, but I don't really care to talk about it. It's just kind of boring. Other than that, I think we're close. I played for some days on this world just trying to figure out the landscaping. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm starting to think, well, we might have to derive, like we might have to go to another direction with this lab world, in the sense that when I was 12 or 13 years old, I don't know what I made contraptions. I don't know about exactly how I put things together. Like, I looked through the video, I'm like, it's mainly just me touring the whole creative world because I done so much crap, you know? I was like, might as well record how much crap I just put on this world. And in the end, it just corrupted. So that was like when I was, I don't know, 15 years old. So it only lasts for like 3 to 4 years until it just gave out. The Minecraft world just says, oh, I'm corrupted. And then I try to recreate that phase. Of course, like when I was 16 years old, I recreated that because I was like, I have a computer now. I saved up money and I got a computer. It was very short-lived. It was very short-lived in the sense that the moment didn't even get the chance to become a moment. It was like, when I recreated the lab world, it was only the lab that I cared about because it was mainly because it was, how do I describe it? I don't think I need to have any description. It was really an inspiration from Dan TDM when he had Dr. Trayaurus. I was really fascinated by like the mods, the demos that he would do. I'm just like, I don't know. The more that I watch the YouTubers I used to watch when I was a kid, they just become more like boomers, or I don't know, they become more like, I don't know, they're going through life with regret or disappointment. Like, that's what I feel like the YouTubers I used to watch, they didn't care about if they did anything stupid in their life. They just go with it. And now they're really sitting down and making a video about it, and I'm like, I don't care, just have fun in life. And you know, it just feels like DanTDM, maybe I'm not caring about what he's going through, but there's some days where I'm like, I just want to watch just a fun gameplay, and that's really all. There's really all to it. To me, it's just like, it comforted me in the sense that we were all just hanging out. It didn't matter about like feelings or thoughts. It just was like, there wasn't much feeling. It was just, to me, I like content, I guess. I just really like whatever people were interested in, even if it was very little interest. I was fascinated with the little interests that people have. But people take it so far as to, oh, I'm depressed, and oh, I don't know. And that was kind of me back then, after I, you know, realized that I should have been getting a part-time job, right? Like, I was getting to a phase where I was like, I don't know if I want to pass high school. It just shows that I didn't really want to have a job, or really have independency or dependability. I wanted people to look after me, and it's still like that. But like, to me, like, now I realize, well, I'm gonna be independent. I'm gonna be dependable. But maybe, I say maybe on that because I don't think the cost of living makes any sense. The jobs that I go through doesn't make any sense. It's like, you go to one place to another in life, and it's just, it feels like an illusion. It feels like a manipulation. It just feels like people are trying to take control of your life than it is letting your life be whatever you want it to be, and let that passion grow. Like, people seem to want to destroy that passion and say, you know, and I could go on forever, ever. In the end, what truly matters is what you set out to be in the world. It's how you create those moments with people that would linger for as much as you guys want to remember, you know? It doesn't have to be, the relationship doesn't have to be toxicity all the time, which, you know, back then when I was a kid, it was always this toxicity, or this, oh, I'm cool, but I'm not really cool. It's almost goth-like, just about. Now that I think about it, but it wasn't even goth-like. It was just like a bunch of nerds trying to comfort other nerds, in the sense that, oh, we played this game and we know what to do, and let's go out and eat sometime, because sometimes we're actually not that far. Like, depending where we live, like, sometimes there's a, I don't know how to say it, like, people online on Discord, Skype, or like whatever communication software you use, there's some people around the world that want to meet each other in real life, which is a nice thing, because it's like, it just shows that we're not that isolated playing games. We have the same interest. We love our programmers. We love our directors in who directs games like Minecraft, like, you know, Notch, or like things like that. And it's a nice thing. It's something it fascinates me that a lot of people keep their personal interest and ideas to themselves. I'm like, these ideas are so great. They're so imaginative. Like, they're so beyond reality. To me, like, I like the beyondness. I like going through exploring life than it is, oh, that's life and I'm not going to explore it anymore. I guess some people are like that, but to me, I'm like, I let my curiosity grow. I don't really care if something happens. all that much. I mean, like, if something does happen badly, I mean, like, that's what happens. Things happen. And I don't think too much that it's the end of the world. I don't think so at all. I just think it just feels like people want to end it with a bad note. Like, oh, I have to stop playing Minecraft because da 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 da. You know, like that's literally what goes through my head is anything after saying you're done with Minecraft, then I think that I'll leave that reason as it is. I don't want any additional information that, oh, Minecraft is this, or oh, I have life over this game. I'm just like, it's a hobby. Like what I'm doing, it's a hobby. It's not like, oh, I gotta do it because people want to. Sometimes, but like I'm like, this is out of pure enjoyment, and people can relate to it. Because some people are like, well, I'm too tired to play game. Like, not too tired. Well, yeah, sometimes some people are too tired to play video game. But like, you know, after I work, I come and play video games just to feel like I have some control in life, you know. And that's the thing. Like, people feel like they have to give up control in life because they're forced to do something. Like, no, truly you don't. Your purpose is to have fun. It's not like, that's what I think. People's purposes is to have fun. And some people, and probably many, disagree just because of the life and experience they have, struggling through, trying to stay within the realities of our own demise. That's what I call it, demise. It's just because, to me, I'm like, when I was a kid, if you tell me like, what is my dream job, I would tell you, no, I have no dream job. No, my passion is to have fun. Like, my job would probably be something in the realms of like something, the tendency of having fun, not like the tendency, oh, I have to go to work because nobody's gonna do the work, right? I mean, like, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm realizing that that's not paying the bills, you know. As a kid, I was like, oh, you know, things kind of come by and they seem to figure itself out. That's what now I'm realizing, well, no, it's not figuring itself out. It's adding more debt because I don't even know what anything means. So I'm not complaining. It's just kind of like, oh, that's life. I don't know what's life. Nobody knows what's life, but that's what people want to make life to be, is like a debt collection, just because our interest is too expensive. Our imaginations are too expensive. It's just like, why can I not imagine that? Well, I just don't have the money or energy to do so. It's like, wow. So that's how people think, and I can see why. Oh, the conversation was really like why money is sometimes comfortability, like in the sense that money makes it a little bit easier to work around your imaginations, and survival isn't a thing anymore, right? You work so hard that it just became like a second sense or something. Oh dang. Come on. I think I left it as morning all the time because the zombies way back when, I didn't know how to do Minecraft commands when I was a kid. When I was playing on computer and playing with like people with creative builds, they would show me like, oh, you could do like a short command here and you didn't have to do all of that, Ben. I'm like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear, there's so many, it feels like cheating when people say, oh, you could do a command or a shortcut to make your build like not take too long, you know? I take it the long way. Like, whatever I'm doing here, whatever I'm doing it like with my videos and live streams, you're probably gonna see me take the long way, just because that's ever since I was a kid. I was like, oh, I have to do it this way. But no, it didn't have to be that way. There's like command prompts that make your life easy. Other than that, yeah, like I didn't realize that some people really work hard in life and I just don't seem to get why. And now I do, I get it. It's just because they want to live comfortably and that they want to know that they can do whatever I'm doing, like playing games or like really vacation almost. I'm just kind of like, I don't work that hard in life because I don't really believe in that, I guess. I don't really believe in how much you have to gain in order to be seen. That's what to me it's like I want meaning. Give me meaning, you know? Don't give me a destination. Don't give me predestination. Don't give me that. Like I want like a story. Like without a meaning to my destination or to why I have a bunch of money, right? It's just doesn't mean anything. You know, that's why I see things in such a different light, in such a different point of view. It's just because it just didn't matter to me. It didn't occur to me. It just why it didn't occur to me is because I probably have the experience of having a loving family, and that's kind of hard for several people because sometimes you're born into this world lovingly, and sometimes you're born into this world to be the light in people, and that's sometimes hard because you're carrying a lot of weight of goals and missions, and for me, like I gave up on those at such an early age. I was like, you know, I don't care if I was the smartest. I don't care if I worked a cush job. I didn't care like any of that. To me, it's like if you don't struggle, if you don't understand people's differences, like what's the point of trying to go through anything if you can't see through people's differences, in the sense that you might as well go along with whatever the problem is than it is fighting against the problem or turning away from the problem, you know? I might not be making sense by now. I'm starting to realize that I'm kind of talking in riddles. Kind of. Wait, can I brush this? Wait a second. Oh, sorry. I find it interesting you can brush the like stuff like this. You'll see what I'm talking about. This. Dang, no, I'm stupid. Sometimes, okay, so what I'm saying is that they have, what is the difference? Oh, I see the difference. But yeah, this is what I was really wanting to do. Wow, I got absolutely nothing. Is that, you could get absolutely nothing, or is it because I'm in creative? I don't try to speak in riddles. I try to just make it as plain and easy as possible, whatever I'm talking about. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be hard at all in life. You just have to kind of see why people are having such a tough time in life, and then you could see why, if you were in their shoes, what would you do if you're in their situation? Because to me, I'm like, it doesn't matter what problems I go through, because to me it feels like what my parents and my friends would say, like I don't really have a problem because I don't complicate the matter, you know? Like I just leave the problem as it is and then it would figure itself out. But some people don't do that though. They want the problem to be figured out and they would take action. I'm like, no, just leave the problem as it is. Like I'm saying, like if it were to be someone else's problem, you try to help with them. If it's just a problem in life, then just let life figure out that problem. If it doesn't figure it out, then sometimes you have to take some measurements on that. But like, that's how I think in life, really. Whatever's a problem must be the cause of just occurring, or that it happened, right? Not that I have any wisdom here, right? I'm just saying, like, just leave things as it is. Like, you don't want to make your life any harder than it already is. It's just I see too many struggles, exhaustions of struggles, and I'm just like, it's like I get it. I get that we want to solve everything. I get we want solutions right then and there, but I'm like, there is no solutions. I'm telling you 100%, there is no solutions in life. There is just none. It's, to me, it's what I would call it would be support. Support to a better alternative, like a little bit of an improvement. Like solving like world hunger, like can you do that? Nah. There's too many complications and too many, not complications, but there's just too many problems that can't figure itself out. Once we do that, like solve things that, you know, that didn't have any care in the first place. You might as well put care in it than it is, oh, I just solved it. It doesn't feel any better when it's solved. It just feels, to me, like empty. But I'm talking through riddles all over again now that I think about it. Not that I couldn't figure out what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how else to tell you. In the sense that, you know, that's what happened with my math teacher the other day, because I'm in Community College of Aurora, which you guys can see me there. Probably a bad idea to say that, but I'm just like, does it really matter? School is school. Nobody really likes school, but people just try to make it through life knowing that they achieved something. And to me, I didn't really achieve anything. To me, I'm just like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in my life. Let's see what kind of topics that interest me. Problem is, that's where I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do videos with you guys. That's why I'm like, I'm recording everything I can. So I try my best to not be on a down note, because the down note is that dependency in my life, like that being an independent person. I'm just like, I'm not there yet. I'm just letting you guys know I'm not even there. So if anything goes sideways, I'm gonna have to just kind of pause the entertainment, the things I want to do, like play Minecraft and build things. I have to pause all that. It's just mainly because it's because I'm moving past comfort. I'm moving past comfort, because you need to pay for comfort, literally. That's what I realize. Is like, without the money, without the value that you need to pay off that comfort, you don't have any comfort. And, you know, again, like, I look back financially, and it's not even, I think it's everyone, which is sad, because everybody's leaving, everybody's going to towns, basically. And Denver, Colorado is being run by, I don't know who, people who are rich, people who have the sense of keeping the community as expensive as it is, so nobody can live, I guess, in Denver, Colorado. Like Thornton or Aurora, I don't know. To me, it's just so ridiculously expensive. Like, I don't get it. We'll have to stop here. It sucks, but I have to go to school and get tutored. I'm gonna sleep a little bit, though. Oh, there's a tree. Oh, I thought there was a wood. There's no wood. It's like, why is there a leaf here? But like, I don't know. I feel sad that people are exhausted in life, because in the sense that I am too. It's just, but their exhaustion is like negativity and disappointment. Mainly disappointment because they didn't they didn't really look at the other side of life. And I don't know, I've seen too many of my friends and people that I know, they do drugs and they do this, and then what happens? You know what happens. It's just like, you might as well watch a movie. See through other people's lives and see how they move on. Because even if you're not moving on, it's best to just to sit back and really think about it, because not everyone is perfect. Really, nobody is. So when you see a movie that seems perfect, you know it's not real. But you just do it. You just watch the movie. You just do it for an idea in life. Like, oh, I do want to live like that. Instead of like, oh, I can't live any different than the situation that I'm living in, right? But yeah, the circumstances don't really define you. The circumstances is an opportunity to keep trying. If you keep trying, it's not gonna be that bad. I know you guys do not care about motivation, which I'm kind of encouraging in this video. Even my first video for my introduction, I talk about those things. It's mainly because when I was a kid, I had no encouragement. I have no kind of purpose or really meaning. There was no meaning. So that's the kind of meaning I kind of found out later in life, in which I wish I knew sooner. And again, like, it might not matter, but like, it kind of does matter to have meaning in life. If you don't have kind of direction, it's kind of hard to work with your feelings towards things, and it's just like a whole nother mess. Oh wait, we can build, okay, we can build something. This is nasty, it's all dirt. I like grass. You agree too? Yes. I really don't want to kill them. And the horse disappeared. So look at that. This is all flattened out. The lab was usually the lab is on the ground, like sea level just about. But you know what? I'm not gonna search 1,000 freaking miles just to, like, you see this, like, all this stuff. I have to fix all this stuff, and that's the thing. Like, the more you open your Minecraft world, that's what happened, was that my Minecraft world gets corrupted, right? The corruption happens when it updates. So every time you log into your world that you always logged into, you would see, like, I would see these crevices come up to my Minecraft builds, and or like the half of the chunk can't load, or if half the chunk load, it was because of an update terrain. Like, they're updating terrain, and that's what happened. Was that my lab world was taken over by the higher ups who do this stuff. Like, I call them higher ups because I just want my Minecraft world, but they change the terrain, and then I don't have my builds in the same place anymore. They get chunk deleted. Like, I think I was facing chunk deletions, and it was just, that's what I'm describing, is that it creates this weird, like, every time you log in, like, whenever a chunk loads, it creates a whole nother chunk rather than leaving it as the chunk it was before. So the seed is changing. Like, the numbers on your world is like, it's creating this whole nother parameter. And I'm like, dang, why are they doing that to me? Okay, I don't really remember. I think it was, first it was this. I'm just saying we're gonna have to build something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up. Damn, this is so uneven, isn't it? Like, I would be honest with you, I could take out this whole... It just... Like, look, it just... This is like a mountain. I'm like building on a mountain. We're gonna have to say we build right here. Here, let's see. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I had like no encouragement when I was a kid. I was like, it was basically like whatever is whatever, and that gave me no meaning. It just was like, okay, well, I could do whatever, right? And still do things just fine. It's just like there was no thought behind it. There was no like appreciation behind it. I was like, that was pretty much with my schoolwork. It was no appreciation. It was just I did the work because I'm a good citizen of America. It's just literally, if you're good at being told what to do, then you could do it, really. You could do anything. I think I need to... Okay. See, like, I need to build... I might have to do this. This is what I'm thinking. Like, I go from here. Which I really don't want to do, but it's... I'm saying this ain't enough. this is like... I'm saying my lab was like enough to have like contraptions. Like I built a big enough lab. Like, my lab is built out of iron blocks. It was just... I just don't know. Like I have to go further than this. I have to go... Because I'm thinking building from here, right? But I need this section to have like some meaning right here. Meaning by... The meaning is to have more land than it is. But the land is on top of another land. It's just... And look at this. Like, I think I need to fix this first before I even plan on doing anything else. What is this? Man, what is... Whatever. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's whatever. I just hate... I don't know. I just hate doing this stuff. Like, I like Minecraft, but I hate water builds. This is all I hear. Is water. I don't care about water. In survival, it's a nightmare. It's like you're trying to cover up everything and you can't. You just can't. You just can't do that in survival. You can, but it's like you have to have like sponges and expensive freaking everything. You need resources to do the water stuff. For me, I have no resources. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'd rather do that. Okay, wait, how far? Well, yeah, we'll do like 3 blocks out. There we go. Or 4. I don't know. Maybe that was 3 or 4. I don't know. So if we look right here, I have to build from the bottom up, take this tree out, and then make it look like a hill. And I have to make this look like it makes sense, right? Like a lot of this stuff is... This is a stretch. That's what it's called. It's a stretch. And sometimes I did that in my lab world where I had to do stretches and make it look like it was naturally generated, but none of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is work. And the work that I put into it is not natural at all. It's a lot of tedious art. That's what I call it, just tedious art. You're just really trying to... See here. Let's go right here. I don't think anybody watches... Like back when I was doing Benjamin YouTuber, I don't think anybody watched the Benjamin YouTuber like live streams. I do a lot of live streams, but nobody would come. Sometimes they would, but they come and go, and I'm like, wow, I have like another, what, 3 or 4 hours on the stream? So like most of the time when I live stream or publish videos, there's like nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if nobody watched this channel or nobody really cares. It just makes more sense that this stuff is for me to look back on. Not anybody else who wants to look back on this stuff. Other than that, I think I'm gonna stop here soon. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best landscape of like building my shite. I think it's gonna be best to like start from here. Yeah, wait, how far? Okay. I want to make it look normal, not like treachery. Okay, I have to figure this out before I need to take a nap in real life. not Minecraft stuff. But yeah, I get really down the dumps whenever I try to know too many things in life. Like the weight of it is pretty sad. It just feels isolating sometimes. Like you want to know why people are feeling so bad. And then once you know that, it's like now you know that it's kind of hard to live with someone who struggles that way. But it's like, well, I mean, now it's whatever because it's not really your problem. It's just like that's everyone's problem. Trying to make through life without disappearing on people. It just sounds really sad when you break iron blocks. Okay, there we go. Anyways, yeah, like I don't know. That's what I usually would say. Like I feel so empty because I can't really, you know. Hopefully you know. If you don't know, you can comment down below and like why. Why do you say that? Why do you feel that way? It's like I don't really feel much anything. I just feel like reality is really hard on people. And that survival is like literally the only thing nowadays. That's why I'm like, that's how I feel is I don't feel like surviving. I feel like there should be life. Truly there should be like fun. Not like, oh, I had to do it because I didn't have this. See, that's the kind of system I didn't really like is, oh, I don't have that because I need to earn it. Like, I'm like, we earn barely scrap. Like, people earn scrap daily. And they live a fine line that way. I'm just like, being in the middle of things and not being able to... It's like, why work harder and smarter when we can live in harmony? And that sounds kind of like socialist, communist. I'm like, no. I'm saying like bring down the prices of the economy. Like bring down the marketing. Like we shouldn't be finding resources that way. I think we should just do it with what we have. And work with countries, not work against with countries. That's like the only thing I can think of is like we're like so against countries that I'm like, I don't know if it's even worth talking about it, you know? We either work with countries or we take it over. I don't know. That's how America seems to be like nowadays, but I'm not into politics that much. People come by and tell me how great America is doing. I'm like, well, I don't feel like I can even live in America. That's how sad it is. Like if I were to go to my home country, I would have been slaughtered or enslaved. Like that's the bottom line is that sure there's opportunities in America, but they're expensive opportunities now. Instead of, oh, it used to be an opportunity and then you can pay off your expenses with those opportunities. Now it just feels like if you make a mistake, if you can't do things the first time, then you can't do it the second time. Or if you do it the second time, you best hope you do the second time because of how expensive it is. Like that's what I feel like with college. Like if I fail, I feel like I'm losing a bit of my dignity in the sense of like I can't get what the kind of money I need, like, to pay it off. I have to wait for years because it costs $1,000 some dollars. And now I see why like people start early. It's just because like going to college is because, well, actually not really. Many have a job. That's why they have like so much money in their pockets, you know? What's in my pocket? Lots of money to spend for courses and things like that. And I'm like, I kind of get it, and I kind of feel like I don't get it because I don't know how to, I don't know how to communicate. That's the biggest thing. If you don't know how to communicate with people, then it's over. But that's kind of what I'm thinking some of the time. Like I can go on. It sounds like drivel, but it's like, well, I mean, like, that's what it is. It's just disappointments. But it doesn't have to be that way. Because look, we're creating the world now in Minecraft. I don't like this stuff. I have to fill this up and like hope for the best. I need to block this off. Oh my god, I gotta block all of the, okay, no, this is just, see, like, that's the thing, I have to go all the way up here, like, I have to build the water out, like, I have to pretty much replace terrain, but, you know, because I don't want to hear anything underground, because if I were just build on the surface here, I can't stand water, or anything that is trying to live in water. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I don't really like that kind of nature of water. Like in the future, we'll do something, and then I'll be a little bit at peace that I did a water project that I really like, right? But this is a land project. The land project is you're hoping that your buildings that can stand out, because I'm trying to make this stand out. I have to build like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I call it like 5 feet or something, but no, it's just 5 blocks. And then I do another 5 blocks more, and then it's like a dome, just about. I just make it a square because it's Minecraft is square. So shoot, I'm like looking at this and I'm like, man, when I was building stuff when I was a kid, everything, like this block here felt like it was 10 times bigger. Like everything felt like a structure. Now it just feels like, you know what it feels like when I just built this? It just felt like I just put on a clay model. That's what it felt like. It just felt like I just did absolutely nothing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It was kind of nothing for today. I could not build anymore. I'm like dead ass tired. Other than that, I'm gonna try to do well on my test. If not, that's life. Because nobody does well in life. People expect you to do well the first time and the second time. I'm like, nah. Hell no. But like, yeah. I'm just saying, don't let people discourage you. Sometimes you just have to let it be and let it figure it out. Like, its own self out. I say to you guys, just have fun. Like, this stuff is gonna be a lot of fun. That's what I call work. Like, when work is, like, extremely overwhelming, I'm like, we're gonna have lots of fun. We're gonna have an adventure. So, okay. Before I go, I mean, I want to go. I just want to say that, what is it? We're going to play Turbo Dismount 2 in the future. And then we're going to play Happy Wheels. So that's the next video is Happy Wheels. So it's going to be sick. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna play Happy Wheels. I played games that used to be a game, and I don't know if Happy Wheels is a game anymore. Like I'm just saying, like, discontinue games. Like, I don't know if they're like even around. So I wouldn't be surprised if I can't make a video about it. But I'll let you guys know when I make the video about it, you know. But yeah, that's a plan. Turbo Dismount and, you know, Happy Wheels. I'm just playing games that I played when I was a kid, so that's where it's all originating from. I just want to repeat that because some people are probably going to ask me in the future, like, why are you playing games that aren't really, you know, it's 2026, it's 2027, or I don't know. This is the year such and such. I'm like, I don't care. It's fun for any generation who plays it, so that's what I have to say. I'm like, so there. Again, this is my own pleasure, my own kind of record in life. This is my record of like me trying to build something from the top down to top. So I'm like pretty much down to top, and it may seem like nothing now, but it will be something later on. It'd be more like decoration. If it were to hold any meaning, it wouldn't hold any much meaning other than I was beholding my creative thinking back then. It was basically just a younger version of myself doing what I now do. Now is just, now I have responsibilities. I would say it's not even that long ago. I don't know why I act so old towards this stuff. It's not even that bad. So yeah, so see you guys in the next video. Not next video. I'm probably gonna live stream again, but I'm still like editing the die trying stuff. So what I was trying to let you guys know on that too is just we're behind. So like the projection of the videos are going to be set to like the end of 2026. To be quite frankly with you, I don't think that's what's hard about editing, is that it's too long. And I think Isaac's really good at it in the sense that, you know, but he tells me that I do a really good job because I could cut out the boring stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know I can. And it's like, why you need two editors, one who can, number one, cut to the chase, right? That's what I do, is cut to the chase. But other than that, that's it. Like, that's the energy I have time for, is, oh, we moved on, right? And that's it. For others, they like to have like which is nice, I guess. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of editing style, like in the sense of like making it goofy, making it wonky, making sounds, making music, making fun of things using sounds and expressions and images like memes. I'm like, sometimes I do that because I had a whole lot of time. Like I had time to spare. But now I don't. So when I'm getting told to spice things up, I'm like, oh, I can't do that. Nuh-uh, I'd be asleep by then, and I would get nothing done if I did that. So, because again, I'm not getting really much paid for this, other than this is like a friendship project, which doesn't feel like it, because again, like, we really want to have a gaming channel just because we love playing games, like on our free time, really. Like after work, we really want to have fun. We have fun with like off recording, you know. Isaac and I sometimes like he play games a lot with his friends or Jacob. But for me, like, I play so many games, I'm like, that's why I do live streams. It's just because I had the time to do it. I mean, did I want to edit? No. Could I edit? Yeah. Just takes too much energy to sit down and listen to myself babble and my friend. I mean, it's some of the babbling is funny, but most of it is just we want to get done with the mission in Halo Reach, and it was just like, well, I wonder if anybody's gonna watch this video, because we're just trying to make it through and not really. I mean, we could speed run it, but it just didn't really feel like we were into the kind of story that we wanted to be in. Other than that, it's gonna be all right, because we're gonna have the Die Trying stuff and the Benjamin YouTuber stuff, so you guys can see what I'm doing when I'm bored, or essentially when I'm bored. So, and then I don't know. I think let me double check. I know I'm trying to leave, but I have like a lot of things going through my mind. Hold up. Did this stream actually work? It worked. And it's 720p. Yeah, I don't know if I want to turn it up to 180p. I'm too lazy. Cancel. Okay. I'm just like, I was just reading off what I was doing. So I'm going through the old Benjamin YouTuber channel. I'll probably re-upload some old videos. A lot of it, you have to go by my words on this. It's mainly because I don't want to upload. It's just, I don't want to upload my old videos because my voice sounds so different. No way. Ain't no way. We're gonna play survival on computer. We're gonna do that instead. And then we could play Agario, but what I'm talking about is the future. So after Turbo Dismount, we're gonna do Happy Wheels, and we're gonna do our our very first Minecraft survival, which I'm like, thank God we did not go anywhere. So no, it's raining. Okay, I gotta change this. The rain is too much. Like, it's not even. It's a joke. Show coordinates. Yeah. Sure. I don't know about TNT. I've had nightmares. I had my good share. Oh yeah, we're gonna have cheats on. I don't know why there's no cheats in creative. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just in the settings. It's just, why is it in settings? You should automatically have cheats in creative. No, we don't do that. Okay, can you stop the raining? No. Like, I don't know the command prompts. If I do, it was a long time ago. I have to say I have to wait until the rain stops. That'd be next time. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna play Happy Wheels, and then we're gonna do our first Minecraft video, like our first like survival Minecraft on computer. Why I want to do on computer instead of on Xbox is because the survival. We're gonna do hardcore, just because I don't like playing on a survival world that you respawn after you die. To me, I'm like, once I die, it's like, do I really want to go get my stuff? It's like, I might as well restart a whole nother Let's Play, right? So, I mean, you lose all the building, all the creativity, but it's just like, that's kind of life. Like, do you really want to collect everything you have and start all over? Or seem like you're not, but you kind of are? So yeah, that's a plan, and thank you guys for hanging in there. An hour and 10 minutes. Let's go. And yeah, I'll live stream after I get some videos done for the Died Trying channel. So again, like, communicate through community online. Don't directly message me. If you directly message me, I'm gonna delete you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna delete, in the sense, the conversation, not delete you, but like I'm not gonna have a conversation, like a one-to-one conversation. It's gonna be like public. So like, publicly speaking, like, nothing is one-to-one for me if things are put out on the internet. So I might as well have everybody have an opinion than it is my individual opinion, if you know what, if you could catch my drift. Because then people seem to like to use it against people, and it's just like, well, if I'm gonna say something publicly, it's gonna be public. It's nothing. If it's a crazy topic you want to tell me or talk to me about, chances are I'm not gonna even respond. If it's a ridiculous kind of question and you want a statement from me, I'm like, I have no statements. It's really just a suggestion. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna talk this long like I've been doing. It's just something on my mind. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of this stuff. So yeah, thanks for